So, I was speaking to someone the other day, and of course, most people read a lot of books. They got all this input of information, and he said to me, "Look, Arnold," he says, "how does it really work? Tell me." And I've been with him before, and I said, "Okay, look. Say you got this Rolls Royce in your garage, one of the finest automobiles in existence. And you don't know anything about automobiles at this point, but it's there. And you turn the key in the ignition, nothing happens, see? And so you talk to somebody who understands automobiles, and they tell you, well, did you put gasoline in the automobile? No. Well, if you put gasoline in there, that car's going to operate just fine. It'll take you any place you want to go. Okay. So I said to him, I'm telling you that the only feeling in the universe is joyfulness, and you have it, infinite supply. And the more joyful you are, the more joyful the events in your life, and it will go on infinitely. And as you expand in joyfulness, your consciousness expands, and so now you can create in whole new ways. So I said, so what's going to be your point of focus from now on? What's going to be the most important thing in your life? So he's thinking, see? Well, it's joyfulness, okay? It's like in the Clinton campaign. It's the economy. Well, here it's the joyfulness. Are you willing to set the intention to have your life be joyful every moment? Because if you don't, you're not going to get there. But I'm telling you, and it's the truth, you are already joyful. You don't have to learn how to be joyful. See, creating phase one was totally alien to us. We didn't have a clue about that one, and we created it and made it real. Moving back into our natural state, that's the easy part. But it won't happen until you set the commitment, set the intention, and stay clear on what's really going on. And so all of the speakers, everybody, we're all zeroing in on this from different directions. But what it comes down to it, like with HeartMath, I watched some of the TM advertisement with Dr. Hagelin, about going into transcendence. Well, but the idea is to get into that perfect place within, what the scientists call, a lot of them go in field theory, that, what do they call that, what? Huh? Unified field theory, yes. What do you think that is? It's love. That's all that energy is. It's love. And the oneness is the fact that it's all love. See, it's conceptually, this is kindergarten stuff. And that's the amazing part. We were able to convince ourselves it's everything but the simplicity. And as we go further into it, what happens? It gets simpler and simpler and simpler. And more of the people who are talking about this come closer and closer together on what it's all about. Because it's all about the same thing. Okay. Just reinforcing one more point. It's all in your imagination. Nothing in the human experience is real. Nothing, nada. It's all made up. And so guess what? It's unimportant. Anything you create has no power in it whatsoever. It's all in your imagination. The power is always in you. And you can't give it away. But boy, we're so ingenious and creative, we can make believe it's all over the place. From the IRS to the wars to the dictators, it's all over the place. No, it's all within. And it's all connected to all power. And everything you experience is yourself, something you've created as a reflection of what's in your consciousness, which is the brilliance of the universe. It will always give you honest feedback. If someone says to you, you know, you look tired, don't say, no, I'm feeling fine. It's you talking to yourself. You're tired. You feel tired. You're always getting honest feedback. And so appreciate that you created it. Tired doesn't exist. We're infinite beings. We have an infinite flow of expansive energy all the time. Can't be tired. But if somebody says to you, you look tired, it's just a reminder that you created the belief that you can be tired. And so appreciate that creation. It's brilliant. And remind yourself, I'm the power that created it. Okay? You clear? Good. Okay. Questions? Any questions?
How can violence and hatefulness be love in disguise?
How could violence
and hatefulness
be
love in disguise?
Because it's the way it's created. See, you can dispute it, which is fine. See, a lot of people, and there could be some in the room, are not finished playing in phase one yet. They like the challenge. Look, Bill Gates loves the competitive adversarial game. He takes on countries, you know. He'll fight anybody to be successful and make more money, you know, and have the stock go up. He loves to do that. You talk to him about playing phase two, he'll say, get the hell out of here. I'm not interested in that. I'm having fun doing what I'm doing. Talk to some Marines who went through all that training, you know. I was drafted in the service because I go back that far. So I spent 2 years, and I was stationed at in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I graduated, I was a lawyer, but they needed a psychologist, and I majored in psychology. So they assigned me to give the Armed Forces qualification test, you know, the intelligence test for either draftees or enlistees. And I was part of the examining station and the recruiting station. And so I got the recruiting arm, where they got the guys was they finished tours of duty out there where they were fighting. And so this was like they come home to their home neighborhood and they play in recruiting. And so until, you know, they're ready to go back. Well, there was this one Marine. He was all shot up. He had so many missing parts. And guess what he couldn't wait for? To get back in the fight. Okay? He loved this. And I'll bet you if you go into a room full of Marines, they're going to tell you, what's with this peacefulness stuff? This is crazy. It's a violent world out there, and we're protecting you, and let us do our thing. And stop with this peacefulness stuff. No, it's the truth, and it's true with... So, peace already exists. We're naturally peaceful, and the world is peaceful. Okay, here's the key piece.